Alright, so we're going to be assembling the LR1300 now. I'm going to start by taking the top tray off and going down to the actual crane, since it is what we need. This is also my first time taking the crane out of the box, so I'm pretty excited to see how it is. I just extended the boom on the 18,000. I was going to put this together first, but I needed more room on the table to do that. This is really nice. Wow, that's nice. The boom, pretty big too, surprising. Get a scissor. Pretty big model. A lot bigger than I thought, to be honest with you. I thought it would be pretty small. Tracks are skinny though. I don't know why. Alright, but let's start to get this thing together. Alright, here's the boom. Boom's actually pretty damn big. Wow, really big actually. Take all the boom parts out. Now depending on how much you want. Alright, that's not a problem. I was gonna take off the luffing mast and set it up with just the boom, but I'll put the jib on it since there's really not too much line on luffing masts to rig. So, get the screws. Alright, so it's held together by these tiny nuts and bolts. Everyone hates them. Actually, I like them a little bit because you know that they're not going to come out, and everything's made perfectly, so nothing will come out. Alright, here's the tools. Alright, here we go. Get that peanut out of there. I'll start right here. Definitely a little difficult to put together with the nut and the bolt, but like I said, it ain't going nowhere. See what I mean? Like, it's a little difficult. Alright, now I gotta get the little bolt and put it in the tool. Screw it in. Now surprisingly, these boom sections are pretty big. I thought that they'd be really small. But they're a lot, they remind me of the 4100 Ringer. A lot bigger than I thought they would be. Model looks really nice also. Alright, there's that side. You can see they put two 40s together already for you, which is good. the bottom. I have to say though, it did take a while to come. I'm never ordering from them again. It's worth the wait, but you know what? Every time I order from where I ordered this from, which I'll say in the review, it's not actually the guy that it's actually the place in Buffalo. Every time I order from them, there's a problem. Every single time. I mean, I ordered a Terex EC200 from them. God, it was like 4 years ago. And that's right, you. I'm losing. I think it was around 4 years ago. Like 5 years ago. All right. And they said they didn't have any in stock. And it was like a month. They said it'd be in stock like next week, and they kept telling me next week. And it was just like, all right, listen, are you gonna get it or not? And we called up, and what'd you know? We call up, and then they have it. So, I mean, they're a big place and all, but I just have the worst of luck with them. I don't know what it is. They must not like me or something. But I just have the worst of luck with them. Now I'm gonna put the jib on. I'm gonna cut the luffing masts. So I can push them back. Is it for the boom? Yeah, that's it. I'll get that on now. A little 20 on the boom. A lot of boom. When I first opened it up, I was wondering. I was like, where the hell is all the boom? There's not really much, but now that I'm putting it together, actually is a decent amount of boom for it. Still definitely gonna get the Derek kit, without a doubt. Gonna get it. Don't know if I'm gonna put the Maxer on it though. I like the Maxer, but the wheels look really small. But definitely gonna put the jib extensions. I want to keep it with a short boom and a long jib. The screws are easier. Even though I do like this. It's pretty fun to do. Also, you don't want to make them too tight because then the eyelids on the booms are going to be tensioned and stressed. And just tight enough. Not loose, not extremely tight. It's a model. This 20 just doesn't want to fit. It fits. It's pulling the eyelids together. I want to get both not too tight, but equally pulled together. You can tell it doesn't really take too long to do this. I think the best part in getting a crane is assembling it. And one of the best part of having it is when you mess around with it and you add more boom and disassemble it a little, and it's just a lot of fun. Some people don't like it, I love it. Alright, we're good. On the boom, now time to go to the jib. Alright, now I'm going to put the head of the jib on first. Before I put the jib onto the heel of the luffing mast. Now, not that many people seem to have this model. I don't know why. I'm guessing they're waiting for the liveries to come out, like the Feldemeyer. Watch the screws over here. That's what I'm guessing, but I don't know why not that many people have it. You'll probably hear it in the review, but I don't really like the tracks on this model. They look correct. I'm not saying that they're wrong, but I just don't like the way they look. I wish they were wider. That should just... They give you a lot of extra nut and bolts too, which is great because you can tell you will use these very easily. Alright, that's tight enough. Actually, this actually has a lot of boom and jib. A real lot.